marriages, it was about like the validity of some marriages, because in the eyes of God, because God doesn't look at religion, in the spirit world you're either light or dark. So I'm thinking, my question had always been, marriages like Islam and Catholic, Buddhist, Indian, those religious things, are they valid to God in His eyes? Like if you perform a marriage ceremony that's Indian with all those
Krishna and
pasta,
and
those
idols.
powders, yeah, the idols, all those weird things, like to God, are they valid?
To God.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because
they are.
They are. Of
Because
course.
what if people are busy thinking that they're being intimate in a marriage, and they're thinking it's okay, but in the eyes of God it's fornication?
No, for real, they are okay.
Okay.
Because, God created and designed these things. But if you choose to do it outside of His covering, you've still done it. Like He acknowledges it, but let me put it this way. It's like a DJ. There's a gospel DJ. And then there's a guy who is in the nightclubs. They're all DJs. They're just rapping different things in different camps. Let me put it that way. Yeah, so if you get married and your marriage is in this whole, like you were saying, these religious guys who are serving idols and worshiping idols and stuff, it's still a marriage. Because the way it is, marriage is a bond, like a contract, a covenant you make with someone. And there's no limit to how many people you can make that covenant with. But the thing is, God's design for marriage is that one man, one woman have a covenant, and that's His design. That's the proper way to do things. And hopefully, one of them is born again, because the Bible says that if one is born again, they'll sanctify the other, because in the covenant they end up becoming one. So you sort of cover the other. It's not to say that they're automatically born again, but at least they're covered and sanctified. Like God takes them into account when He's planning good. Yeah, the only thing is now those guys who are on the other side, He acknowledges they're married, but they're in their own world basically. So if there are like demonic influences in their lives, they are there, and God won't come to intervene necessarily if this is a holy marriage. Yeah, and I think that's where the word holy comes from. Holy means sanctified, set apart. Like God acknowledges, this is my thing, I'm involved in this thing. But if it's unholy, that means God has nothing to do with it really. Yeah, so it's a valid thing.
Okay.
Yeah.